Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast today. In our today lesson, we are going to cover conditionals. This is a type of tense which is normally an extension of the three normal tenses that we know about. So, we're going to try and understand them and see what really is all about conditional. Now, from the definition itself, conditional comes from the word condition. And condition are set of rules which have to be done for you to realize a result. So there must be something which you have to do for you to get the result at the end. That is why it's called the conditional. Now, in these sentences, they are divided into two parts. We have this part which carries the condition itself, which is known as the if clause, because it is introduced by the word if. And if is the one which introduces the condition. And then we have the main clause, which carries the result, the answer to what you are to get. So there is a set of rules which you have to do for you to get an answer. Like, for example, if you have 1 and 1 and you want to get the answer to be 2, then you must have a plus. So the plus becomes the condition which has to be fulfilled. Now, these conditionals are divided into four main parts. The first one is known as the zero condition. The second one is known as the first condition. Then the second condition, and the last one is fourth conditional. So we have the four types of conditional tenses right there. In our lesson today, we are going to cover only one, that is the zero conditional. Now, what is zero conditional? Zero conditional, this one implies to the things which are normal, factual, true, they can't change. The things we do on a daily basis. So these factual things always falls into the zero conditional. It is zero because you just have to do them. And when they happen, the result is automatic. All right. So it's a factual thing. For example, we say the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. All right. That's a fact. All right. So what happens when the sun rises? So you say if the sun rises, that's the condition, then what will happen? There will be light. So the light comes. If the sun rises, the light comes. Right? If it rains on you, you become wet. So all your clothes will become wet if it rains on you. If you put on the light, you see. You get that? If you put on the light, you see. If you eat, what happens? You become full. All right? So those are factual things. They are the realities of life, which when you do them, then actually the results comes in. Now, what is the rule right here? We said we have two types. We have two sets of that same sentence. We have the if clause, that is the one which carries the condition, and then we have the main clause which actually carries the result. Now, the tense we use here, because we say these are things that we do every day, they are factual things that we do every day, we relate them to the tense which goes with everyday thing. And this tense is none other than present simple tense. So the if clause is in present simple tense, while the main clause is in present simple tense. If I eat, that is present simple tense. I get full, that is present simple tense. So the if clause and the main clause are all in the present simple tense. That is the main thing to go with and use it in our daily life. We say number one, zero conditional is a conditional which is used on daily things or factual things, the true reality of life. And the tenses which are used in both parts, that is in both the conditional, the condition itself, and the result itself, we use the present simple tense. If you read, you understand. If you eat, you get full. If I call you, you answer. So sometimes we use if and sometimes we use when. So you can get in some sentences, you can see the word when instead of if. They are all the same. When I call you, you answer. If I call you, you answer back. Right? So we have the present simple. That one is the zero conditional. If you need further explanations and further exercise questions, simply link me up on the comment section and I'll be able to read them and respond to them. Otherwise, thank you very much. Don't forget to share so that others will also get this information. Thank you and ciao.